Eric Peterson with Arbrush here. Today's weekly business tip, we're going to talk about the 4 principles to safety differently. Now, at a recent TCIA Winter Management conference, Tim Walsh gave a great presentation about safety differently. And essentially, it's a concept that Todd Conklin wrote a book on and created this idea, this theory that we need to start viewing safety differently, from not such a rigid compliance perspective to a encompassing more focus on the system of safety, not the individual. So really there's 4 main principles. The very first one is talking about erring or making mistakes is normal. I don't think you should expect perfection within your company, but you need to build in some resilience to actually having mistakes. Understand that it's part of human nature, and if we're accepting of that and we understand that it's going to happen, we can then focus on how to prevent things from happening and build a system around that rather than blaming one person. Because that's the second one. Blame fixes nothing. If we blame an individual, all it does is shut them down. It shuts the rest of the team down for helping and communicating to improve things, and it ends that. We want to focus on fixing the system or the process. The third principle is learning is vital. We need to learn, and if something does go wrong, a near miss or something, an accident, that's our chance to ask more questions. That's our chance to get curious. A key concept with this is just using the employees' knowledge and expertise and what their experience is to help solve and drive safety forward. The very last thing is context changes behavior, and really you're going to need to work within we talk about safety culture all the time, but if we build a great team environment, the context of an accident helps build that or tears it down. If we're going to, focus only on production and whatnot, if there's an accident and we're talking about disrupting production, that context that you're framing that in limits the mind, limits your team from looking at things from a safety perspective. So just like Tim Walsh did to the presentation, I challenge you guys to look at safety a little differently and take a look in our written article here about the Todd Conklin book. And certainly, I think some of these concepts really resonated with me, and I hope they do with you. And if you're struggling with improving your safety culture, definitely reach out to an Arbrush team member today. We can get you signed up for a Thrive safety package and really work with you one-on-one to build a better, safer culture internally. Thanks for listening. Be safe out there. We'll talk to you soon.